actually film on Monday, so this is just Tuesday, hence why it's going up late, because I recorded, edited, and everything on the same day. But yeah, this is Tuesday. I didn't really do anything. As you can see, I just had breakfast, edited, and ate dinner. Had a debate with my brother, and that was it. Only me. Only I could burn my bagel. I can't believe I burned it so badly. Oh wait. But I hate wasting food, so I'm just gonna have to firm it. Oh boy. It's practically like eating crackers and cheese at this point because it's so hard. But anyway, I'm gonna continue, not with the pop-ups, but I'm gonna continue watching the Hunger Games whilst I edit the video that goes up on my other channel today. Hopefully it won't take long, so I can just do that and then focus on today's vlog. But yeah, that's the plan for now. So let's go.
Black men, it was just, they're just not up to par. Like, wait, I was so bad. Like,
I was looking tempted the other night because I was just like up really late. And I was on TikTok and he was on a live, and there's this guy here. Like, some people go on live and they'll have like a board or like a list of things that they're talking about.
So you talk about TikTok?
Yes, that's what I just said. Anyway, carry on. I'm carrying on. Yeah. And it was like interracial dating is bad. Or like, he was like, do you think it's bad? Those are the questions. Like, people would like request to go live with him and answer the questions based on their own opinions. And I was so, because I'm reading the comments, I'm like, these people are getting on my nerves. Because they were talking about cultural appropriation, and people were like, what's bad about braids? Let people do what they want with their hair. And I was like, are we still doing this? But anyway, I was so tempted to like, TikTok. Shut up, because it's the same conversations that happen on Clubhouse anyway.
But it's different.
No, it isn't. Not really that different.
Okay, but you don't hear white people going on and saying, why don't? It's rare.
Yeah, because they can't go up on the room. Like, it's not a thing of like, you're not, unless you're in control of the room, you're like, I'm going to let these white people come up in the room to talk. No, there probably are rooms like that, but I don't go in there.
Yeah, there are, but come on now.
All I have been doing all day is editing this video. Not this video, another video. So I haven't really filmed anything else because I've just been editing and like catching up on some Lydia Dinger's Vlogmas. That is what I would love my Vlogmas to look like. But yeah. Just ran upstairs. I was busting up because my brother fell up the stairs as usual. But yeah, I haven't filmed anything today other than when I woke up. And like, it's like 3:30, I think 3 something, so I have to have something to film, otherwise the vlog is going up and it's going to be like 2 minutes. I might combine today and tomorrow's vlog because yeah, I don't know what else to share really. I've not done anything other than edit this video, so yeah, we shall see what happens. But listen, I'm not gonna lie, that's the same conversation that happens on Clubhouse anyway, so it wasn't really different. But I was just like,
I feel like it's like Instagram or any other social media.
There were just things I wanted to say because
I bet you some of the comments were like 16-year-olds saying, "Yeah, but you love her, you love." I'm like, bruv, shut your ass up. Probably.
But then there was this Irish guy, and I was like, oh, the Irish accent is really something, innit? But anyway, he was a white guy, and he was talking about how what was he saying? He was like, oh, but the Celtic wear braids, and then the black guy was like, just to confirm, like, we're not talking about just braids, we're talking about the styles that normally black women do, the box braids, the other braids that we do, whatever, things like that. Because back in the day, they weren't called box braids, they were just extensions. You just had braids in, that was it. And you wouldn't see white women with those hairstyles. It just wasn't a thing. So all of a sudden now it's like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. But what for? Like, the reason we do it is very different to the reason you're doing it for style. And yes, we do it for style. Obviously, we want to look good. But sometimes, a lot of people do it as a protective style. I don't feel like there's that much of an issue to me. It's like, it's not that prevalent where white men are making money from wearing braids. I don't feel like it's that. I mean, there are some people out there like, actually like going around charging people.
It's not like a big enough thing where I'm like, this is an issue we have to. I'm like, it's whatever.
The only thing with me is I'm like, why is it so bad that we can't gatekeep things? Like, why is it that we are not allowed to have things that are just up for us? Like, what's the big deal?
But I don't feel like we need to gatekeep. Well, unless
it doesn't have to be serious, but it's the fact that people are doing it anyway. I think that's what makes it then that we're now speaking up. If it was a thing of like, it's an unwritten, essentially it's an unwritten rule. You just don't have the styles of black women have because you just don't. So I'm like, if that was the same carried on, then we'd be fine. But it's the fact that people keep doing it, and then they'll come on these social media apps and talk about, oh, it's not appropriation, it's appreciation. I'm telling you, no.
Unless it's a big enough demographic where a lot of white women are doing it and they're actively profiting from it, and black people are buying into it, then it's a different conversation.
It is a different conversation. But it just makes me annoyed because I'm like, what are you doing it for?
Who cares? It's like it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't actually affect me. It's like, oh, why are you wearing it? But
it doesn't. Yeah,
it doesn't actually affect me. If it's actually economically affecting us, then I'd be like, okay, this is a serious issue. But it's just like a style. If
you just left it, because back in the day it wasn't a thing. You rarely saw any white people with those hairstyles.
Where it's based on free will. We can't gatekeep something we haven't got actual control over. So it's not like there's a law. There's nothing what prevents people from doing it. So at the end of the day, it's like, even if we say, yeah, we gatekeep this, we're not actually going to be able to actually be like, if you wear it, so what you're going to do is someone's wearing it, stop in the street, take it. Like, there's no actual way of actually doing it.
But that's why I said it felt just like an unwritten rule. You just wouldn't do it.
I know what you mean.
So that's why I'm like, so then why couldn't that still be a thing? Like, yeah, I get it. We probably gatekeeping hairstyles is not really doable, to be honest. But then at the same time, like, it was just a thing. You just didn't do it, and it was fine. All of a sudden now it's a thing of like, yeah, but I just want it, like, I'm just like, just leave it. It's not that deep to be doing it. Just leave it.
Anyway, I don't know any black person who's like, oh, I like when white girls have, I have never actually heard.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what is it even? It's not like when it's not like black men like it when it's on white women, but when it's on black women, that would be a different conversation. Like, certain like body features and stuff. Then it's different. But with the hairstyle, I haven't heard any type of.
I don't think it's even that either, though. I don't think it's that necessarily that's the thing, because I've not seen that where someone's like, oh, white girls look better with braids anyway. That kind of thing. I'm not seeing that kind of conversation.
What is it like with other features, like big, like we could say there's an argument when you look like when black men like it on white girls, like with lips or bums and this and that. But when it's hair, it's like we don't care. So where is it actually stemming from? Of just us gatekeeping hairstyle for? What's the purpose?
You know what? I think it comes down to, like, I think with black people, it's really it's more emotional than in a lot of things, because if we think about it, what do we have that we're able to call our own without other people being able to like use it for their own benefit? And I think that it's hard to remove emotion from that. So sometimes it might not make logical sense of like, it's just a hairstyle, but the emotion attached to that of like knowing you have to physically think about hairstyle because of the setting you're in or the place that you're in, the weather, whatever the case may be, all of these factors that other people just don't have to think about. So then when you're now taking that into consideration and you think about the people that just don't have to think about these things, but they're able to just do anything willy-nilly, and you're thinking, it does feel bitter. It feels wrong, because you're like, you didn't have to experience any of this. And I don't believe in the whole struggle thing anyway, like we will have to struggle to get anywhere, no. But at the same time, just understanding the world that we actually live in, like, it's just a fact of this is the world that we live in. So in order to like work in this world, we have to have these uncomfortable conversations about like, yeah, I'd rather you just didn't do this thing, because then it just wouldn't be a problem. Because I just think it doesn't need to be a problem. But like, I don't think I agree in a sense that we can't really necessarily gatekeep because it's a hairstyle, but at the same time it's like, just leave it alone.
But that's not gonna happen though. So there's no. I get what you're saying. Like, I'll be aware that if a white person had like waves or something, I'll be like, what the hell? We're straight here. But at the same time, kind of like, bro, like, does it actually matter like that?
But what I don't like is the comparison between, oh yeah, but black women have straight hair. Dude, like, I'm just so confused as to, like, people bring up, like, to say there's no nuance there. Like, there's no context. The context of it is assimilation. You don't go into a space where you're not accepted and stand out like a sore thumb. It's survival. So a lot of people did it as a base of survival. Now it's more seen as like aesthetic. It's more about beauty. It's more about it's a business essentially. A lot of people make a big buck of money from selling the wigs that they've already pre-plucked in and whatever they do. I don't even know. I don't even know the terminologies. But it's a business now. It's very lucrative to be able to do this thing. But it's very more aesthetic based as opposed to a means to assimilate and a means to kind of like essentially manage our natural hair, that kind of thing. So I just feel like the comparison doesn't make sense, because it's like, what did you expect? Because the people that did rock their fros and things like that, there was there was assumed to be part of some kind of revolution, and they were the bad guys, because it's like you're trying to stand up for black power, and it's like, no, you're in our space, you can't do that. So you had to assimilate. You had to be in a position where it's like, I don't want to stick out too much, as opposed to like, so I could survive.
I feel like we're slowly moving away from that. It's not as heavy as it was before, though.
What's that?
Just going more to natural hair, just natural stuff. I feel like it's more
accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But there's still more to do, of course. But...
Yeah.
No, so it's kind of just weird to me. It's kind of like,
it is very weird.
If women are going in a certain direction and changing like what the standards were, then men have to change as well.
Exactly. But that's the thing. I'm fully convinced that there's some men out there who refuse to change because they know there are women out there who still are like, I need to find a man, or I need to be married. So they're in this space where like, regardless of how trash I am, I'm gonna get picked anyway. I'm convinced there are some men out there who are like that, because some of the things I see, I'm a bit, yeah, but not even like that money. It's just that attitude of like, women are gonna want me anyway. So by a process of elimination, I'm gonna have someone. That's just how I feel like some people see it. Of like, women can't be alone, so I have to be picked eventually, regardless if it's now or later. I'm gonna be picked. Everyone is so stuck on gender roles, and I know it's because familiarity and the way society, like the way people are generally, we gravitate towards things that are familiar to us and what we know. So these things that we know, we obviously want to hold on to, but we also have to ask ourselves what actually works.
Anymore, yeah.
Does it work to do this and that? Probably not. In some households, it works better than others to do the traditional style of things, and that's fine. But yeah, I just think you have to figure out what actually works and go with that, as opposed to trying things that don't work. You're just hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Yay! Thanks. Ooh-wee. Curry. Hey, so today's video is gonna be up late because I'm editing it now and it's 6:20. So, yay me! But I've been editing another video and that's supposed to go up at 6, and I have to do a voice over it, so I was waiting for the house to be quiet so I could do the voiceover. So I can only do the voiceover now. So I'm gonna edit this first, put this out first, and then do the voiceover for the other channel, for the other video, and then put that out. Because that's literally all I've got to do for that one, is do a voiceover. But I'd rather edit this one first, and then I can sort out the voiceover after that. So yeah. This is my Tuesday vlog. Like I said, I didn't vlog Monday. Well, I said it and then I deleted that. What's happening on WhatsApp? I deleted that first part, so I didn't actually do an introduction to the day. But yeah, all I did was like change my bed sheets and edited some videos and had that chat with my brother. That was Tuesday wrapped up. I don't know why it's, well, I don't know why it's quite a long one, but it's because of the chatting between me and my brother. The quality isn't great, which is in the front camera, but yeah, that was Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you tomorrow. So it's gonna be annoying because I'm gonna be filming and editing and uploading on the same day, which is not what I had planned. So I think tomorrow I'm going to film me preparing for a pre-recorded video, and then that way there's 2 videos in one. Smart. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm going to do a video and then put that out another day. But yeah, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Why did I do that? Bye.